My husband's gaming buddy turned out to be his ex-girlfriend. The argument that followed was one of the ugliest moments of my life. At first, he tried to bluff. "We just reconnected by accident in a match," he said. "It was fate or whatever. We kept it chill because I didn't want to make you uncomfortable." I asked, "Is calling someone your soulmate chill? Is telling her you'd try again if you weren't married chill? Is meeting her for coffee behind my back chill?" He flinched at the coffee part. I hadn't even gotten to that yet, but his face gave it away. "You met up with her," I said. It wasn't a question. He stared at the table. "Just once," he muttered. "We got coffee. I didn't mention it because you already hate her and I didn't want to deal with the drama." That sentence, "I didn't want to deal with the drama," hit me harder than anything else. He turned my potential hurt into an inconvenience for him. He tried everything after that. It was just nostalgia. Just a friend who gets the gaming stuff. Purely emotional, not physical. He said I was overreacting, that everyone flirts a little online, that it's not cheating if nothing happens in person. When I pointed out that something did happen in person, he immediately minimized it. "It was closure," he said. "It didn't mean anything." I told him, very calmly, that sitting in the next room while he poured his heart into a headset and called his ex-soulmate felt way worse than if he'd had one drunk hookup and confessed. That what he'd built with her was a second relationship, long talks, secrets, feelings, all disguised as ranked Q. I told him he'd brought her into our home every night and then lied to my face about who he was playing with. In the end, I gave him a choice. Cut contact with her completely, hand over passwords, go to couples therapy, and actually do the work. Or, I was done. He stared at me for a long time and then said, "I can't just drop her. She doesn't have many people. It would destroy her." That was my answer. I packed a bag that night and went to my sister's. Since then, he's flooded my phone with paragraphs saying it never went that far, that I'm throwing away our marriage over messages, that he chose me because he married me. My therapist had to remind me of something simple but brutal. Emotional cheating is still cheating. Secret late-night confessions, if things were different, fantasies, hiding meetups and rewriting your relationship status for someone else. That's not harmless. So I'll leave you with this. If you were sitting on your couch listening to your husband laugh into a microphone with his gaming buddy, and then you found out that buddy was the ex he swore was out of his life, the one he'd still get back with, if he wasn't married, would you ever be able to hear the Discord notification sound again without wondering who he really wishes was sitting next to him?